All right, we're back at you here at Beast Strong Powerhouse and Beast Strong Academy. I'm gonna demonstrate a dumbbell fly on a flat bench. So we have this adjustable bench, but I just adjusted it to the flat. Same concept that we're gonna keep with all of our pec movements. The elbow has to be slightly in a 45 position to get the chest to activate. You see how as I bring my shoulder down, I just drop my elbow slightly, you can see my chest being activated. The strands of the pec are more in this direction, not this direction. So if my arms are up here and I'm trying to work a muscle that's in this shape, it's not gonna be as optimal. So bring that down, that'll stretch the pec. Now, I'll open my hands up when I do my fly movement, and we're also making sure our shoulders are pinching the bench again. Yet again, we want the scapula retracted so our chest stays high. If my scapula is forward when I do the pec, look, it's loose. I'm all in my delt. So we must have the shoulders back. The easiest way to remember this is when the dumbbells are up at the top of the bench, pinch the bench. And as the dumbbells are coming down through the range of motion, just squeeze your shoulder blades together. See how that opens up my pec? And then as you press through, you can drive through, and it's a lot more of a contraction if you kind of turn your pinkies inward. They don't have to be all the way exaggerated. They can be straight as well. But if you play around with it, you'll find your sweet spot. I notice when I turn my pinkies in slightly as I come up to the top of the movement, I feel a lot more lower pec in the dumbbell fly here. So let me grab these dumbbells. I'll lay down and show you a couple of reps. We're always stacking wrist to elbow, pinching the bench, keeping our chest high at the bottom of the movement as well as the top, making sure we're finding that sweet spot where we want our hands rotated to where we feel that full pec contraction. All right, let's try it out here. Same thing, knees up. So I'm gonna start at the top. I'm gonna slide my hips back so my shoulders, my traps are flat on the bench. This helps bring my chest up as well. And then I'm gonna pinch the bench, slight rotation in the elbows, right? So we want that slightly rotated inward. And then as I go through the movement, I'm driving my chest up to the ceiling and pinching the shoulder blades right about here, then squeeze, pinkies in, chest high, same thing, pinch the bench, nice stretch, squeeze. Now notice my arms aren't all the way straight. I always like thinking about it as like hugging a barrel. So nice and controlled, squeezing the bench, driving pinkies together, good. Dismount. There's your dumbbell fly. All right, a couple things to think about. Stacking wrist and elbow, always keeping the shoulders retracted and that chest nice and high. Pinching the shoulders at the bottom of the movement, squeezing the pecs at the top. Keep that chest high. All right, grab some of those other videos on YouTube. We have dumbbell, flat bench, chest exercises. Check out the different categories where we have them on our YouTube page. Strength starts here.